Hey, what's up, people? This is Keith, aka Dancing Wheels, and I know you're wondering. Look, man, you promised some great MJ content where you explore and explain all of his artistry. And where's the content, man? Where are the analyses, the breakdowns, the reaction videos, the explanations, tidbits, all of that? Where is it, man? I promise you it is all coming. And the reason why there's been a delay is because and normally I wouldn't share this information this soon because kind of an old rule of thumb is until you book the guest, you really don't want to. Well, I did book them, but until it's done, you kind of don't want to say anything. You just never know what could happen. Life could happen. You just never know. But one of the first videos that I plan to share with you all is one that is completely original. I don't see any other MJ channels talking about it. And it goes into explaining a specific part of one of Michael's most iconic short films ever. And I wanted to explain it because I know a lot of people have questions about it or they're intrigued by it. And yeah, I really wanted to go into it. But I also wanted to reach out to a this guy was one of Michael's most influential collaborators of his entire career. And he was actually partly responsible for this portion of the short film. And so I originally interviewed him back in 2015 when I was actually working on a book to explain Michael's artistry to help other people. But somewhere along the way, life got in the way, and so I didn't get to do it. But I wanted to reach out to him again now that I thought I would use a YouTube space instead. And just as I was beginning to put together all the content to make the video explaining this short film, I thought actually it would be even better if I could interview him again so that he can explain it for himself. And I normally wouldn't admit this so soon, but he actually said yes again. Wonderful man. The man I'm talking about is none other than Vincent Patterson, world renowned choreographer, director, and even more. And so I was so happy that he agreed to do the interview. But before we can do the interview, he asked for a little bit of time because he's healing from an injury right now, which is fine because in the meantime, I decided to read his book to do some more research. When I tell you I was blown away, not just by his connection to Michael in this short film that I am not naming on purpose yet, but also because I had no idea that he was in so many other iconic moments of Michael's career that I had so many questions about, and even beyond Michael. This guy has one of the most amazing, storied careers of anyone in the entertainment business, and he's worked with all the greats. Like I said, obviously Michael Jackson, Madonna, and even more. And so this just put me over the moon because not only will I get him to explain this video, I will be able to create so much more content with him that you all are going to love. And it's still going to happen. But unfortunately, he's still healing and has some other things going on. So I'll have to wait until September. No, I'm not going to wait till then to create some more content. In fact, in the meantime, I'm still going to get you as much good content as I can, even though I'm a one man machine. But if you want to make sure you don't miss it when the video comes out and all the other content, go ahead, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I promise you that I'm not doing that just to rack up a lot of followers. I am not. Michael would not want it that way. Vincent would not want it that way. The fans would not want it that way. I wouldn't want it that way. And more importantly than that, more importantly than anything else, do me a favor, please, either in the comments or to yourself or whatever, please send Vincent some positive energy and prayers if that's your thing, his way for fast healing, not for me, but for him. He has given so much to this world, so much to the entertainment industry. And I just, yeah, I really think about that. He's a wonderful guy. I remember when I interviewed him the first time, and unfortunately, the iPad that I had where I not only interviewed him, but I interviewed David Nordell, the man who did some of Michael's most iconic paintings. I had a wonderful interview with him too. And for some reason, I forgot the password to my iPad, and it's an old iPad. And so all of that is locked until I can figure out some way to get in it without restoring my iPad. So if you got any connections, let me know because I spent 2 hours on the phone with Apple trying to see what I could do. Anyway, so yeah, that would mean a lot to me. And in the meantime, take care, guys.